anything here in Phoenix, maybe you try to move Yusuf Nurkic.
Rudy another rejection. Clark the rebound, pushes it up, gives it over to Edwards. Edwards for three, got it!
I just think that they've got some assets here that could be valuable to other teams. And John Collins is a good basketball player.
Clark the defense. Edwards down the lane, throwing it down. 8 points now for Minnesota Mike. Turnover. Clark. That is the third time in about 4 games where that's been missed, if that's the case. Clark makes the catch, put it up and in.
Three as Gobert comes up with the steal. In transition, Dillingham now in attack mode. Dillingham reverse, and we're all knotted up at 88.
Sets up Reed. 3. Hand off to Clark. Clock winding down. Clark with the left.
On the baseline by the stanchion over there, who is Anthony Edwards. He's the guy that kind of got Ant on the mat.
Oh, Clark with the rejection. And we definitely want to be fair. Oh, nice pass. Clark for 3. Oh, my! Clark is hooping! Sign me up for 7 games of this, Jim P.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Edwards. Out to Clark again. Cash money! Clark puts it up and in. Grant on the drive, threw it right to Clark, his 3rd steal of the ball game. Alexander Sky. Reed. Oh, beautiful pass. Clark, baseline drive, off window for 2.
Alexander Walker on a kick. He gets it to Clark. Drive, dish, layup. Shannon. The youngsters are getting it done for the T-Wolves. Turns on the Jets. Turn around. It's blocked by Clark.
He's now 5 for 12 shooting. And Clark with the theft. Edwards going at Şengün, lays it up and in. Edwards has the defensive assignment. And good help defense. Clark ahead to Shannon. Throws it down.
SGA tied up. Dort can't handle the pass. Here's Jaylen Clark with the basketball off the turnover. Clark goes all the way in, and Minnesota converts 2 on the turnover. Second team foul for Minnesota. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark pokes it away, saves it, gets it up ahead to Conley. The bounce pass leaves it for Naz. Holmgren brings it down after the miss. Holmgren goes behind the back, eventually loses it. Clark is there. Jaylen Clark in for the 2.
Edwards gives it up. Conley rotates to Clark inside. McDaniels, the easy 2. Crowd gives it up. Clark gonna have to make a play. Finds Edwards downhill. Timeout OKC. Reed tosses it out. Jaylen Clark hits the tray.
I knew he would be there, man.
Nice save by Clark to Garza. Bucket and the foul.
That's scary, man.
Exclusive member perks and every can't believe it moment from Anthony Edwards. Naz Reid missing on the putback. Jaylen Clark, right place, right time.
Neither one of them has a point yet tonight. And that is still true after a miss, but McDaniels gets the rebound. Clark, Jaylen Clark, the 3-pointer.
Clark. Back to DiVincenzo, lines up the laces, drills the trifecta. 3rd quarter. Timberwolves in firm control, getting it done on both ends of the floor. Alexander Walker out to Clark for 3, money.
Stayed shot ready that time. Nikhil does a nice. You can put Nikhil in that same category as Jaden too, by the way. Not always just staying spotted up. He's had some amazing.
Oh, Clark! The runway's open and the easy lay-in. Knocked down a couple of threes, one from Robinson, one from Hero. Here's Hero now, stripped from behind. Clark behind the back to Alexander Walker. On the attack, the lay-in.
106.94, up by a dozen. Dante working quickly. Jaylen Clark open right side three. Yes! Jaylen Clark buries the three. It's the 16th of the game for the Timberwolves. And they've got to pass the Warriors. They can't just tie them because the Warriors have won 3 of the 4 meetings this season. Julius across the lane, dumps it inside. Clark around his pack on a bounce pass. Nikhil puts it in off the window for 2.
Randall on the drive, the spin, kick out. Jaylen Clark penetrating. Oh, gave it back to Randall. And the bucket. Wagner lost the handle while colliding with Alexander Walker. Clark got the layup. First field goal for the rookie.
36. Jazz give it away. Terrence Shannon.
They're just so hard to guard now because of all the players that have come to the party. TJ here, another Jaylen Clark play and assist. Another Jaylen Clark, great.
Alexander Walker on the drive, a nice finish. And Clark was there, and he gets the steal. Jaylen Clark, relentless. And loves it. Oh, my.
Mathurin gives it up. McConnell gave it back to him. Good hands. Clark over to DiVincenzo. Beat the horn. No good.
Just kind of showing you a little bit of the contrast of style.
Oh, Clark the steal.
Oh, this is, I was saying.
Clark County Jail.
Julius had an opportunity to rotate it in the corner to Clark and didn't do it.
Clark County up ahead. Naz Reid lays it up and in. Big Jelly. Well, Misi couldn't finish. Elfrid Payton just signed in 10 days. Jaylen Clark! Oh, don't disrespect the Hawks.
I've never seen him dunk before.
No. Hand off to Shannon. Shannon, skip pass. Clark, long range. Shooting, young fella.
Right now, at this juncture, and then gets the steal there. Tough play by Mathurin, too, because he clubs Jaylen Clark. This could be a flagrant one. Leah really has done a lot of work for that program as well, so our hearts go out to Ben as Jaylen does what he does.
Clark County. It's exactly what a guy struggling with his shot needs. Extra attempts. Clark! He's leading all rookies now in three-point field goal percentage. Clark penetrating, floats it up and in. Alexander Walker, hard drive, left it for Clark for the two-hand throwdown.
With the screen, Jaylen Clark. And they go inside, and Clark gets 2.
Clark is also...
Maya Moore in there, Sylvia Fowles, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Sue Bird. It is a stacked over to Naz Reid. Clark, nice pass back to Reid, Big Jelly. 2 more.
Final minute here in what's been a long opening period. Alexander Walker, that one halfway down. Clark on the follow, banks it in.
The first 2 things we can control. The other 2 we can't. We got to control what's controllable.
Garza knocks down the three-pointer. As we hit the 2-minute mark. Now the Thunder can celebrate again. They don't. Game 1 of the NBA Finals won't be until a week from tomorrow.